Welcome back to my channel and to another episode of Truckin It. On today's show, y'all, I'm going to discuss dressing for cold weather. What you should and should not wear, and definitely how you should plan for when you're getting out of your truck and it's ice cold out. So get your jackets on and stay tuned. So tonight, as a cold front passes through Texas, we're going to discuss cold weather. This is episode 69 of Truckin It, and I'm Zach Bell, your cold weather specialist. So today, as this cold front passes through, you're going to need some gear in order to handle it. Especially if you live anywhere between North Texas and Montana, and of course anywhere north of there. You're going to need a heavy jacket, first thing. So stop at your favorite retailer or truck stop and pick one up tonight if you haven't already done so. This jacket needs to have layers, needs to have water resistance, and it typically goes for between $50 and $100, and sometimes a little more than that. But it's a good defense against the cold. Next thing you're going to need is several layers of clothing. Of course, I don't show it here in the video, but I have a suitcase packed in the truck's closet that has all that stuff. Gym pants, blue jeans, thermal underwear. That's just some stuff you might need in the cold. Make sure you have plenty of socks. Make sure you have a couple different pairs of shoes. I usually have a pair of boots on board along with a pair of sneakers. And chances are those boots are going to get wet and soaked, so having the sneakers on board will certainly provide you some sort of backup. And same goes if the sneakers get wet and you need to just suddenly change into the boots. You definitely want to dress in layers, and the colder it gets, the more layers you want. So if you're getting the blue jeans and the thermal underwear, make sure the blue jeans are big enough to handle the thermal underwear being underneath them. Now, do you have to dress like a hermit in these trucks? In other words, do you have to go really thick? Well, that answer is no. Because most of these trucks now have exceptional heating and cooling systems. And, I mean, dual zone climate control, sleeper berth temperature control, and some of the other features. If you set them to medium, it'll keep your cab nice and comfortable. And at the same time, if you have an APU, for example, you won't use as much energy or as much fuel. What about use of electrification at the truck stops, like idle air, for instance? You may consider that if you're a solo driver. If you're a team driver, consider just discussing things with your co-driver to make sure they're comfortable as well. What about now what do you do if your heater goes out? That's when you need to layer up. If your heater stops working for whatever reason, you need to get those layers on as quickly as possible. And by the way, that reminds me of another thing you'll want in cold weather in the truck, and that is a good blanket or sleep bag. Make sure you've got one. If you don't have one right now, there's a store in Texas called Academy that sells them for $9 a piece. So just go and grab one. If you have to get it from somewhere else, like a Walmart or a truck stop, they usually have them for between $15 and $30. So, let's make sure you stay warm. Let's make sure you stay comfortable. And until next time, where I'll have some more cold weather tips, let's make your next trip your best trip. Stay warm out there, and bye for now.